So I saw the first episode of Yashahime, Hime, Princess Half Demon, and I actually am impressed of the sequel of Inuyasha. So here is the review of the first episode, which the episode begins in a rainy evening where a man actually walked into a house where he introduced himself as Oki ga Yasu Hiragi Janju. He is the deputy shogun of Kaito, who actually talking to a young lady named Toa Higurashi, in which he was accompanied by So in which he actually knew that she is the princess half demon, but we actually knew that she is actually not. But so Q actually showed her the book that was actually not from the timeline, which she knew about Kikomi, which the book actually came from the modern world, and also with a bicycle seat that she knew about as well, which the story actually about Kagome and Inuyasha, which actually decades ago, where the story begins 6 months since she made the decision on staying with Inuyasha in the feudal era and training to be a priestess, which she actually is still training, where she visits Sungo, who actually married Miruku, who actually had children, which we see Kino and Koto and Hisui, which they actually talk about Inuyasha and Miruko are actually investigating the deaths, where we actually see headless corpses are in the field, where the farmers actually knew something is wrong until Miruko actually used his tags to reveal a demon named Roothead, who actually has dead heads on his body, but then Inuyasha using his swords to defeat it. But they actually figure out what actually happened until they actually found an arrow used by Kihyo. So they actually go to Kada and to figure out what's actually wrong. Then Ru had using his roots to take two more heads from the warriors and absorb the nourishments, which we actually knew that he has still been on leash. However, Kagdi actually revealed that the arrow was used to seal Ruhead. It was used by Kikyo, but they actually knew that the Shikun jewel was destroyed, which that is the reason why Roothead is looking for this jewel, which they actually was spotted by Yasumi, which the four-eyed demon owl, and he actually knew that he actually trying to find Roothead. Then Miruko's brother Kohaku actually saw the corpse, so he told Kiwara to go down and investigate. Then we saw Shishu Maru and Jaki, and they actually saw what happened, by which they actually saw Roothead fighting Kagome, but then we saw Sango using Hirai close to and actually distracted. However, we saw Inuyasha and Miroko actually saw Roothead, by which we actually seen Kohaku told actually going to look after Miroko's family, but we saw looking at his hand, and he actually realized that he's useless without wind tunnel, which that is actually his powerful weapon on his arsenal. But then we actually saw Sunku saw the others seeing Roothead, so she decided to join in the battle, which Inuyasha using Wind Scar on Roothead. But then the arrow shot by Kaide actually was fired where the area, which means that Roothead is in pursuit, which revealed when actually appeared to be bigger with the dead heads. So we actually saw them defeating root heads with Inuyasha used Mido Sangetsu Ha and Kagome using an arrow to purify the land, in which we actually saw Inuyasha and Kagome live happily together, by which we seen Yasumi disappeared, which the story actually happened, but we saw Tua telling the Shogun to run, which her friends actually appeared, the bounty hunter Muaha and the demon slayer Setsu Ni, which they actually reveal that So Q is Yasumi, which he's using a disguise as a human, by which Toa told the Shogun that he'll be taking the bicycle seat as well as the book, and which the episode ends. Now I'm absolutely enjoying the episode, which we see these new characters, which the sequel to the Inuyasha, the final act, and it actually was amazing, including the opening and ending theme songs as well. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the first episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime God joining here saying sign out. Laters and be safe.